And good morning, everyone. My name is George Kosch. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Worldprofit, along with Sandy Hunter, our president. 25 plus years in business. Today is the 27th of March, 2020. Happy Friday to everybody. It is the last Friday of March, and spring has sprung, as they say. And boy, we're having quite a time with sales and everything. Tons of people online now, as you know, and again, it's everybody's working from home now, and work from home is going to become the theme, I think, for the next decade. So if you're a successful or new silver member, you're in the right place, because this is what you need to learn. Learn how to do business online, but learn how to do it the right way. Sell online. I'm going to show you something really cool today. You're going to love it, because I'm in the house, pretty much locked down. So I've found things to do, and they have a lot to do with making sales. Okay, so my background is military. I was in the military for 10 years as a pilot, went to military college, got my degree, and happily took early retirement to do this, to become an entrepreneur. I didn't know it would end up being this, but it's been fun. It's been great for a quarter of a century, and we've come a long ways. If you're new and you're just starting out, hopefully you see this video or any workshop that I've done. It'll tell you to get to lesson 3. Also, the monitors, our fabulous monitor team, always reminding people, go to the top menu, click on training, watch the first video, get started in the program. If you think that you're going to send out links that directly sell things, unthink it. That's the wrong thing to do. That's what most people do. And it doesn't work. It's wrong. Follow lesson 3 and you're going to learn all about it. I always go over that theme countless times in my workshops, so that people understand that you sell things by giving things away first, building a list, and then selling to the list. You don't sell to a safe list. You don't sell to a traffic exchange. You don't sell to Google. You don't do any of that. You build a list, then you sell to the list. Okay, so you're going to learn all of that and more on lesson 3, plus how to get your bonuses that we promised you. Massive note. I know you're still all awake because it just started. Make sure you learn how to get and check your email and whitelist email sources. That's super important, because I don't know, out of 10 people that we send their bonuses to, I'd say 9 of them don't get it. And then they email us, and where's my bonuses? Whoa. And we'll send out another copy, and I'll also include how to whitelist, because people just don't, it goes into their spam folder. Why would it do that? Simple. If you have anything to do with money, success, profit, bonuses, safe lists, exchanges, actually the only thing that gets through, I should go the reverse way. The email that you receive is email from Google telling you that you owe them money to pay your bill, right? Even my power. So if you're Google and you're like actual Mr. Google and you're sending an email, it probably goes to the inbox. All of their mail from the President of the US, Prime Minister of Canada. I hope you're getting me. It all goes to spam. So learn how to whitelist and get your email. Okay, so that's super important. Remember, we're here 7 days a week, 365 days a year, especially now, because we're sort of, in the house. Proof of our program is you. You did get here through promotion that we taught your sponsor how to do, which is absolutely fantastic, okay? So, promotion tools, traffic tactics, all of that stuff covered on that view, the video there, okay? It's under training. You're going to learn about the ad tracker. The ad tracker is your friend, because when you cloak your links, they will be trackable links. and they'll show up in the ad tracker when somebody clicks on a link that you sent out to do promotion. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Cool Tools area is your friend too. It's on the top menu, and great software in there like JitBit. It's a multi-clipboard, really. You're able to put stuff that you use, like subject lines, phrases, even full letters can be put into JitBit. And instead of typing out the letter or looking for it, you just assign it to some keystrokes. So TT22 might be something, and it could be a long letter, and you use that letter a lot, and you forget where you put it. Where did I put that letter? What notepad, Word document, or whatever? So you don't have to worry about it. JitBit will handle it. Okay, and there's no limit. I have hundreds in there that I use, and you're wondering, how do you remember hundreds? You do after a while, believe me. I probably do have about 40 of them memorized. Sometimes I have to look them up, but I use them for sending stuff to my bookkeeper. Like for example, I've got a bill on my Visa for internet services. Well, I have a JitBit thing, IT11. That's internet services, and I've got welcome letter. All of you get welcome letters when I send you your money for commissions. WW11, that's called welcome 11. That's just what I've done. So it saves me the time from doing that. And believe me, after 6 months or a year of using it, you'll remember about probably 40 or 50 of them. Password organizer, postbox, email management, really just helpful tools to make your day more efficient. The link manager, which you'll find on the advanced menu when you log in. So if I just go log in here, I could show you a few of these things. I'm using the modern menu. You can use a classic. This button will just change. However, I use this menu here more than any menu. It's called the advanced menu, and you click on it, and it's alphabetized for just really popular things like the link manager. Okay, you've got your landing page builder in there, multi-commission system, all that good stuff. PLR product. It's just, I put in sort of the things that get them, so they're all along in here. Okay, so the link manager is a fantastic tool. It allows you to organize links. You put them all in here after you watch this help video, and then you can see your links page shows up nice and neat. All of your links are there organized for you in any way you wish. Okay, so it looks really good. Important again, using Gmail. Gmail is just easier to use because it's easier to whitelist. It's just a, Gmail, Google, like who doesn't use a Google map, right? And they've really done a great job. Don't use Hotmail or Yahoo or Comcast or anything for your business. I do have one person that is using Yahoo, and they insist that all of their mail is getting through and they're all happy with it. That's fine if you're convinced of that, but it will bite you. I promise you, it will bite you. Because when your domain comes up for renewal, be careful, because Yahoo will block it. And we've had more people have problems with Yahoo than any mail I've ever heard of in over 20 years. So be careful. Use Gmail for your business. Don't test sign-up forms. We don't get too much of that anymore. Okay, because they really do work. We have a lot of people logging in all the time. March Madness is on. Oh my goodness. Go easy. Go easy when you send in your request to upgrade to platinum or to prepay for a year for your silver, or to Andy Hunter, our president, will get to you. So fill out a support form and you can save a lot of money. You can save over 50% on paying monthly. Okay, so when you do put it in, Sandy Hunter will go through and give you a personalized quote. Exactly, she's doing her best. We're like the corner store still of the internet. We're not Microsoft or Google or anything, so we like to be hands-on. We're always here. I do 50 support tickets a day because I love doing them. It helps me make everything run better, right? Because so many times when you folks are incredible. You send in these tech support tickets and I read them and I go, I never thought of that before. So I'll look at the program, I've got another screen here, and I'll log in as you, right? I'll go, you know what? That's a good point. I'll make that easier, or I'll make it more user-friendly, because I'm not looking at it the way you are. But when you send in a ticket and say something like Bruce, for example, Bruce Ray, he's probably made about 5 or 6 really good adjustments that I've done, and I'll do them if I can. Sometimes I say, oh, I can't do that. It doesn't work. Another note, people are asking a lot about, the personal live business center and stuff. Those are in the past because of like Flash. Flash is no longer supported. I've had people tell me that, and I go, yeah, no, I've known that for about 2 or 3 years now. It's not a big deal because Facebook and YouTube provide you with live, free, complete interfaces that you could do live video with, live meetings with. Skype, who doesn't know what Skype is, right? Everybody can use that. So there's just not a market for that anymore as far as I'm concerned, unless you're doing, meetings with 1,000 people or you're the government and you need these or medical or something. So I'm not building anything like that anymore, but I did build our live business center, okay? Because I asked around many, many times, does anybody have something that can do this? And the answer was absolutely not. It's all designed for like what I'm doing right now, right? Everybody comes in, they watch, they leave. Everything's great with this, but they don't have a constant one where people don't have to log in and all that. So I just built it. Platinum bonuses. Sorry, SEO Optimizer Pro. What is that? Well, let's go and take a look. If you check under Moneymakers, if you're on this, or right on the top menu, it says SEO Kit. And that connects Worldprofit in with SEO Optimizer Pro, which is a site that I built. And I built it so that people could go in and get some help with search engine optimization, tips, tricks, things like that. I redid it, made it look a little better, and I'll see if I can log in here. I think I'm logged in. All of you get a lifetime pro account, and I know some people have woke up. Right? What? I do? Yeah, you do when you get your bonuses on lesson 3. So if you're in this and it says to you, you're not lifetime member, you have to say 1, 2, 3, lesson 3. Let me log back into Worldprofit. Let me get to lesson 3. Let me see what George said about bonuses. And when you read lesson 3, you're going to look down and go, oh, I get almost a lifetime thing. You're in here. You can use all this stuff. I'm in as an admin here, but you'll see similar things when you go to the homepage here. How does it work? I did a new video. It's really just information-based stuff, plus a bunch of submitters, backlink finders, and things like that. Don't go too crazy with this, all right? Don't spend 6 hours on it. I'd rather see you spend 5 hours promoting using Worldprofit and training, and then an hour in here, and just learning about things like Ping-O-Matic backlinks. There's some links here. This Longtail Pro, if you really want to get into stuff, which I'm going to show you some stuff that I did that I would probably use this for if I was more serious. However, there is the Mega Site Submitter. There's just a lot of them in here. I've linked to all of them that I could find that were free and good to use. Right, so you could use them. Again, biggest question that I covered in the video is, do I come here and do this for all of my affiliate links? No, you should just do it for your main domain, the one that you have with your silver or your platinum. They will spider the entire site, and they will, and if you add something, don't worry, it's all covered. You don't have to keep going in here and reminding 6,000 search engines that, yeah, I added an article. They will scan it. All of these sites they're like alive. They scan the internet constantly. So all you got to do is put your domain in here once, and that's it. Okay, so you don't have to go crazy with these things. You used to have to, but now you don't anymore. So if you're in an affiliate program, for example, don't put stuff in here. You're just giving them all of the hits to their root domain. I wouldn't do it. I would just put in your silver membership site and mask your links, and all these things will be covered. All right. What else do we have? We have, well, I'm not going to go through all these things. All I'm going to tell you is I redid the site. Looks a little nicer, easier to navigate. Okay. And when you come here, it will pre-fill the information in. You just hit join, and you'll be instantly joined. It'll send you an email to confirm your email. Click on the activation link to just confirm your account, and then you're good. You're all set. If people sign up under you who are associates, they will be put under you in the program also. And we send out emails to them and everything like that. Okay, and that's about it for that. All right. And thanks for the nice compliments. I appreciate that, Jessica and Bruce. Okay, so moving along here, the platinum bonuses. I added some platinum bonuses, which again gets back to this and the platinum VIP membership details, which I always go through. Platinum bonuses are added, and what can you do with them? Well, number one, they're down here on this menu, platinum VIP bonuses, and you can see the list here. And as you know, as this grows, I will probably find a way to make it so that you click one link and then you go into another area with them all shown. However, for now, we've got things like I added Bitcoin, profit secrets, advertising your business, Amazon associate influence, which is a good one, making money with WordPress, online businesses for moms. For example, if you click on it and you're a platinum member, you'll see there's a video here, which I'll just pause. The whole site is here, and you can download it. If you just scroll and scroll and scroll, you'll find a download link in all of them. Just kind of getting you to look at what the site looks like. And again, you download it for free if you're a platinum VIP member. Biggest question I'm asked, I'm not going to go through the whole thing, is what can I do with this? Can I use it for my own? Of course, it's yours to learn, because that's what these are for. Second, can you sell it? Yeah, well, after you download it, they come with rights for you to sell, if you wish. You would need, my advice is to get Website Plus right here in the member area. You go under Website Management, way down under, sorry, I'll just go to Website Plus. It's under Website Management, Website Plus, and go have a look through this, because this is going to teach you how to build anything, put any site in there using FileZilla and editors and all kinds of good stuff. It's a fantastic area for you. Okay, you can get started and go through it. Okay, there's MobiRise, which you can use. You could just use FileZilla with an editor, Notepad+, and build sites, as many sites as you want on there from those products. Hook in a PayPal purchase button or Coinbase. There's so many things that you can do. It's advanced, okay, so it's not for the the beginner who you don't know how to do file transfers and stuff like that. But this site is here for you if you want. I'm going to show you what I did with it, okay, just because I have a hobby, and I'll show you about that later in the program. PLR Product Vault, added a whole bunch of new products. These are the same, they're not as high end, of course, because we give them away, as these, but the PLR Product Vault is your friend. You can build landing pages with one click with PLR Product Vault. So I go to the Advanced menu, look under the P's, PLR Product Vault, and again, these are products that you can download and use for yourself, or you can build landing pages with them and give them away to generate leads for any business. This is what I'd like you to read right there. There are videos about this under these landing pages, okay? And they're fabulous, absolutely fabulous, okay? And Mary Daniels, yes, Website Plus, you can use the Notepad editor to edit any of those pages in the sites, because when you download them, let me just go to my downloads here. I'll give you an idea. PLR, just one sec here. Let me scroll this over. And I'm going to go to I think it's in my downloads still. Nope. Down PLR. Just give me a sec here and I'll pull this up. So, for example, I'm just going to grab some from March 23rd. Okay, so these are just the files. Like if you click the downloads on the PLR product vault, you'll get one of these, you know, and it comes in, you unzip it, and for example, capture your screen with Snagit. And you will see that in the product, you'll get a full thing. I'm just going to try to find one that has a website. So there's an e-cover squeeze page. So what you could do is you could FTP this to your website plus and edit the sales page. So you just go in. And I show you that in the video in Website Plus, how to do that. Okay, so these are editable files that you can then transfer into your Website Plus area. And it's great. There's millions of these things. It's incredible. This one's a good one, Periscope. And promoting my boot camps on that. Again, I used to use Periscope to do the recorded session and just but I got some hits with that. And there, you might even be able to find me if I go George Kosch Periscope. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that'll come up. Yeah, I did, I don't know where it is, Periscope. So much for that. It's in there though. I did Periscope boot camp, maybe. Boot camp. Anyways, I'm probably missing it here. I'm just not looking careful enough. Google and their famousness always changes everything. There you go. Maybe there it is. So you probably find something in there for it. Okay. But good stuff. Really good stuff in here. Okay. And you can sell anyone that you want. But Mary, it's going to take you time to learn how to do it. Don't take it as a simple thing. It takes time. Jessica says, can you upload the zip file to Mobilize? No, you can't. You don't want to use Mobilize for these things. I wouldn't recommend it. I would rather see you just load them up by FTP and then use an editor like Notepad Plus to edit the files and make the changes. Okay? And there is a video, Jessica. It's under Website Plus. Okay? And the same thing applies to the Platinum bonuses. There is a video in there that will teach you all of that. Okay? I did it myself. And I'm going to show you what I did. It's all there. Okay? The idea of this is to create a landing page to give away anything. You can do that with Worldprofit. You can give away any of the PLR product vault products using the landing page builder, okay, as per the up here, design 13, 35, and 36. Okay, all those three are hooked into this. When you do give something away, you can have your autoresponder. If you are a Platinum renewal, March Madness, you get an autoresponder that you can also tie in to any of these, 13, 35, or 36, and build a list relevant to selling. So you could find stuff that is relevant to this. Okay, and without further ado, I'm going to talk to you about something I do. I'm a garage golf guy. I live in Canada. It's cold all the time, right? You know, we used to, when I was a pilot and I went down to the US, I flew into the States many, many times. In case somebody doesn't know, I'm from Canada. And I was in the Canadian military as a pilot, and I took the jet, took the key, you know, and we got to go away every three months. We got to go away, and we could go anywhere in Canada, or we could go anywhere in the States. Well, I'm not staying in Canada. It's too cold. So I said, let's go down to Pensacola, Florida, Houston, Tinker. I did do Edwards Air Force Base a lot, but that was with some search and rescue stuff I did. But my favorite was Houston, of course, and Pensacola. So we'd go down there all the time, and I got to, you know, get away and go down and enjoy the heat. However, up here, it's cold. When we went down there, we used to say, because they'd say, well, what do you do in Canada? And we'd say, well, we build igloos. You know, they really, you do? Yeah, we go up, we cut ice because it is cold. So I have a big garage. So in the garage, I created a golf simulator. And it's expensive, but it has I'll show you the video. Anyways, I decided to do a video on how I built it because I couldn't find anybody out there that kind of did it my way. And I am, when it comes to building things, a simpleton. I'm not a builder, right? I'm a regular guy. I don't build houses. I don't know how to put bricks together, but I do learn them so I built a garage golf simulator, and it's amazing. Like, it really works. It's got everything to do. You hit the ball into the screen, and the screen has a projector that projects, and you hit the ball, and it shows you all this stuff. So I thought, how can I wanted to teach people not about how to build garage golf in my webcast. I want to teach you folks how the influencer thing works and how you can have a channel and create a video about something that you're doing and that eventually you want to build a list from and sell to. Does that make sense? So I have Website Plus and I built a site. Now I am a programmer, okay, so I can do these things. I don't want you to think you can just build this site like that, right? I've been doing this for over 20 years, so you can build a much simpler site using things like MobiRise, and you can use WordPress. You can book a WordPress blog, and it's all done for you. Okay, so you can have this if you use something like, say, for example, WordPress, which we do sell right here under the left menu. Okay, so you can go in here too. WordPress blogs are available. There's also, of course, as you know, Website Plus. I should probably put a link to Website Plus in here. And you can use these things to build depending on what it is you want to do. The reason that I did this site was to hook in my Worldprofit stuff too, right? Worldprofit. This has nothing to do with golf, but I put it in there because this is my business, right? I might get some leads from it. Oh, this guy's, okay. They might come in and look into Worldprofit, even though they're golfers, because a lot of people who golf actually do business online, right? So I put my YouTube videos in here. So this is Garage SkyTrack Golf Simulator, do it yourself, easier than you think. Now here's the thing about this. When I put the video up, I put in information about what I'm doing, SkyTrack Golf. I put it under golf.georgekosch.com, which is my site. And I hooked it in and I put my video there. Now the cool thing about this is I have 641 views. Now, did I go out and tell people to look at this video? I assure you I didn't. I just posted this on YouTube, which shows you the power of YouTube if you put in things, keywords like garage, SkyTrack. That's the name of the company I bought the tracking system from. Do it yourself, right? DUI simulator. And I didn't put these words in to get people to visit. I put them in because those describe the video accurately. I also put in the description, what I used, everything I did. I put it under education, that kind of thing. But here's the point. If I want to, I could go in and edit this and put a link at the bottom to go to my website, which I will do. I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet. Okay? So people will then come to the site, and then what will appear down here, which I'm not going to do this part because I'm just trying to demonstrate to you folks what I would do if I wanted to sell golf stuff on Amazon. I would eventually put Amazon stuff in here. I would have a link to an autoresponder through Worldprofit about golf, about garage golf, simulators, building things. Today, later on, I'm going to do a video of me changing a golf grip in my garage. And the reason I'm going to do that is not to make money. I could if I wanted, but I want to teach you folks that This is real. This is what you do online. And I'm going to talk about the products that I bought to do this, how to do a golf grip. I've never done one in my life, and I learned about 2 weeks ago. I just read about it. I looked on YouTube, I found out, and that's why this whole thing became, I thought I'd do this as a hobby. Okay, so I'm getting questions on YouTube. Also on Twitter, you can do tweets about this or that or whatever it is you're doing. It could be any hobby. You don't have to sell things, but if you do sell stuff, you want links in here to your Worldprofit autoresponder. So you go up in here and you check into autoresponder. You would build a beautiful sequence of golf tips, garage golf, weekly newsletter, and you could have these things go out, because when you build your list of people on the autoresponder, you can also send a newsletter to them with updates and tips and tricks and things that you've learned. For example, I would send out how to change a golf grip, right? Where do you buy the grip from? Well, you go to your pro shop. How do you get the grip off? Well, you need a tool. What tool is that? That kind of thing. So it turns into a business. I could, after say 6 months, have 20,000 views, and I could have a newsletter thing in here, and I could get 4,000 or 5,000 people, and then and only then, I could send them Amazon products and say, do you want, you probably can't be an affiliate for Skytrack or whatever, but maybe you could be in the future. You could make money by sending this, and this from Amazon. I love them. So now you're an influencer. Okay, and that's how this whole thing works. So I wanted to demo this to people to show you that these things are possible. Okay, there's another thing. You see this E6 Connect Golf graphics. It was just a thing. It was on my computer. I'm a computer guy. I found a bug in their system. They were sending out inaccurate information about their product. Okay, it was wrong, dead wrong. And I showed on my computer why it's wrong, how to fix it, and then I'm going to send the video to the company. And I know the company will say, oh my goodness, thank you for sending that. We didn't know. And that's why I put this, it's just a quick, I had golf courses that I was trying to load into my simulator, and they wouldn't load, they crashed. So I figured out a solution. I'm going to send it to the company. Hurrah, right? But I did a video on it. I put a video up about it, and that was the second video, and it's on my channel. Okay, so these things are, when it comes to this type of a thing. And I'm giving you 1% of what you could do. You could build an entire future becoming an influencer, building things that you're passionate about. Okay? And you have ClickBank. Watch. What happens when you click this? How to break 80? This is my ClickBank product. Well, not mine. It's not my product. I shouldn't have said that. It's not my product. It's a product. I get credit for it. I get my commission, right? So I put that on there. Look at, there's another one down here. Swing faster. Everybody in golf wants to swing faster. Me too. So you can click on this. And this is a ClickBank product that I'm sending people to. And I'm going to send people to Amazon products. But I'm not going to set up like a cart of Amazon golf. No, I just want to send people to the products that I think are good. All right, so people will go to this. Have I done any SEO? Nope. Have I done any tweets about it? I haven't released this site to anybody. You're the first people to see it. But it's fabulous, right? Like, it's really cool. And again, does it have anything to do with Worldprofit? No, of course not. I'm using Worldprofit's tools to create this and do things with stuff that Sandy, Hunter, and I have both built over these years for this purpose. And we have so many people that come to us that don't sell Worldprofit, and they're doing these things on the side, and they're learning about tools, SEO, all that good stuff. I promise you I will also do a video on this, specifically talking about how I did my thing over here. Okay, and so thank you very much. It is a good example. I was really happy to do it, and it hasn't ended yet. But commissions, how to get your commissions, how to get paid, and the fact that you can use commissions that you make through Worldprofit to purchase services. Okay, if you don't know about the commissions area, is uploaders here. I'm not sure if I have it on the advanced menu. I probably do. No, not up there. It's on the top menu under commissions or under biz builders if you're using the modern one. How we pay you is important. You should go up in here and click on that and go through the different ways that we can pay you, because we can send you a check, PayPal, e-transfer if you're in Canada, or direct bank wire if you're in the US or any other country that allows it, or Bitcoin. Bitcoin, you know, I'm not going to, somebody wanted $2,000 in Bitcoin. Well, I don't have that much. So, you know, Bitcoin is sort of, let's keep it under a couple hundred. I can do it. It's very volatile. So I honestly, you should go with the direct bank wire or PayPal or check. Those are probably your best options. But Bitcoin is there, 80 bucks, $200, that kind of thing. All right. You can see the payments that you've received. Every time we send a check out, it goes up in here. Okay. And yeah, PayPal is obviously the dominant force when it comes to paying people. All right. I probably will put TransferWise in here to replace Solid Trust Pay. If you folks don't know what TransferWise is, it's a great way to send and receive money. I didn't put them in here because I wanted to use them for, my limit is usually about a year, and I'm at the year. I've used TransferWise for a year, and I've moved thousands of dollars all over the place, and it works great. So it's called TransferWise, and I'll be adding that in place of Solid Trust Pay, who unfortunately closed their doors, or will be closing their doors in a few days. The good news about Solid Trust Pay is I got all of my money. They sent me a check. The check's cleared. They're a good company. It's just sad to see them go. Okay, so are they retiring or something? I'm not sure. All right. Let's talk about Platinum. You've probably seen quite a few things. 40% commissions instead of 20. Incredible autoresponder, ClickBank Superstore and Sales Manager, built-in. Advanced ad tracker, mega traffic injections every month, platinum VIP bonuses as we talked about, plus your quote, which will include traffic, bonuses, all kinds of different things. Contact support, Sandy Hunter will give you a quote. We're not going anywhere, so don't worry about you can't renew for a year or 2 years. You can renew for 3 years if you want. We have no plans on going anywhere. And Glenn says, PayPal limited my old account. Yeah, I've heard of that being limited. Contact them, Glenn. Contact them by phone. Talk to them and find out why. Don't email. Email is a waste of time. You should call them, phone them, talk to them, ask them. You will get through to a person and ask them about your account, and they'll probably give you some direction on what to do. Okay. PayPal is regulated business, so you know they're above board. They've been around for 20 years now. We've been with them for. We're the first in Canada. We called them a year ago, and they said, yeah, you guys you're the first company. There were a couple before us, but they're no longer in business. So we're the top. Like if you said to PayPal in Canada, who's the number, who's at the very top for signing up with you? Worldprofit, which is really cool. we signed up with them before they were PayPal. They were pay something, and then right when they switched over to becoming PayPal, we were with them. And it was, I can't remember the name of the company. One of my staff actually said, you should sign up for this. And I said, oh, okay. Why not? Back then, it was very new. Nobody knew what stuff like that was, right? Like a wallet. What's a virtual wallet? So it's really neat. Yeah, they were. I can't remember. You could probably wiki them. They're in wiki. It describes how they were built and everything. Are there any questions? Anybody have any questions? Member questions? So again, I want to talk to you about this right here. If you want to set up a site and do what I did to have it look more like this, WordPress. WordPress is your friend. It's right here on the left menu. Easy to set up, easy to manage. And the reason that I'm saying WordPress is because you can set up themes in there. You can buy themes site. Okay. I didn't use WordPress for that site. I did it myself because I like to code. Like I like to actually do all the coding myself and go from there. If you're looking at setting up, you know, like the PLR products from the PLR Vault, Website Plus, there's also a website editor called MobiRise, which again, beginner, and you don't want to do any coding or anything, WordPress. If you're a little more advanced, Website Plus. If you have any questions and you say, I just don't know what to do, fill out a support ticket. Tell me what it is you're looking at doing, and I'll do the best I can to advise you what you should do. Okay? Though it's right, Coinfinity. Coinfinity, yeah. I don't think I just don't remember, Bruce. It was 20 years ago, so it was a long time ago. Are there any questions about anything that I can help you with? And yeah, your question, let me see if I missed it, Nathaniel. I probably did. I'm going to scroll up right now and look for it. Nathaniel. Oh, there it is. Hi, can I tie get response to all my WordPress, Worldprofit projects? Yes, you can. Go here under add examples, which is on your top menu, or if you're using the modern one, it's under training. Click on this area right here and scroll down. So you click on the button. Do you see this button? It says show advanced area here, and then scroll down. You can put your get response ID, form ID, and get some help here if you want, and go to town on that. And if you can also put your get response in here if you have a link to a form that you've built through get response. And the reason I say that you can use this one is because some people create really nice sign-up forms in with get response or Aweber, and they say, well, I could do this, but you can also do this one. And just make sure you click on this box here and update it. What will happen is when an associate signs up, they will get a separate email sending them that link to that page with your description here. That's why I think this is more powerful. I would rather see you do this. Okay? And why would lead pages be good to build a site? It's up to you. You can use lead pages if you want. I recommend our landing page builder, Richie, because it's built right into our system and your domain name. And that's why I've always pushed people to, again, under advanced menu here, landing page builder. These landing pages are all built on your website, which is so important for the future, right? So go from there. Let me see here. Karen says, are you going to create a banner? You should create one, Karen. You should create a banner. I'm usually sending people off to just do their own banners now using, there's a couple of different programs that you can use. I've got some links here. So we have a graphics creator too that you can use for a little while yet. It still uses Flash, but I'm just going to remove them and tell people to just use some of these other methods. So if you go to ebook hosting here, you can use this site to build 1 million banners. Yeah, just, you can post them, Bobby Joe, if you want, to anybody. Photor is really good for building online banners and everything. I build all my stuff in there now because it's free to use. Will Taylor says, number 6, or first up, Mary Dan, I downloaded online blueprint, got indexed, saw other things, but couldn't really open it up. In that case, Mary, you need to get external help from either taking a course on HTML, how to unzip files and things like that. Will Taylor says, number 6 on the autoresponder should be optimized for Worldprofit autoresponder. Just fill out a support ticket, Will, and I'll take a look at it. Yeah, just like Sandy Hunter said, do a ticket and I'll take a look at it. So anyways, Photor is your friend for building any banners that you want. Yeah, and Bobby Joe, you need to put in a support ticket with Photor. Can't really help you with that one. Yeah, Mary, it's just, yeah, you're just going to have to get, generally speaking, you can learn a lot about HTML and how, FTP works. Just Google it. There's lots of courses and things that'll help you through all that. At least I hope they do. They should. I use Google for everything. Every time I have an issue with programming, I look it up on Google. I've never not found the answer. Somebody always puts stuff up. Well, look at me with Garage Golf. Somebody says, well, how do I build a golf sim? Well, there's a bunch of videos up, but mine I find was the easiest one. I just said, these are the items you need. Here's where I got them. They can Google the names of the items, and then they just watch my thing. And it's like, it's real though. It's really in a garage, and it's not all fancy and everything. It just works. It's really cool. Yeah, absolutely, Brian. I have a fence that's bending. So the guy comes and he says, it's $15,000 to fix your fence, like to replace it. I'm like, 15 grand, Brian, you know. These guys are amazing. 15 grand for a fence? Just your head explodes, right? So I find out that I can use these things called fence menders. They're made of steel, and you pound them in by the thing. Anyways, I'm going to do that. And guess how much those cost? You get 6 fence post menders for $87 Canadian, which is 50 bucks US. And you buy a sledgehammer, about a 4-pound sledgehammer to pound them in by the thing. I'm going to fix the whole thing for 100 bucks. So anyways, Brian, you're right. I looked all of that up on YouTube and I found the answers. So YouTube is turning out to be fabulous for this type of a thing. Are there any questions? Anybody have any questions about this stuff? I've got a few more minutes if you guys do. Hopefully everybody is getting through, staying at home. That's our job. Retire. This is what retirement is, right? You stay at home, watch TV, throw a ball in your backyard if you have a backyard, set up a garage simulator, change golf grips. Yeah, you can watch I'm going to put my golf grip demo, I don't even know what I'm going to call it. Garage Golf, how to change a grip on any club. And it takes about 2 minutes. It's not hard. I thought it was a really detailed thing. If you have the right tools, you can do it. Just like Worldprofit. If you have the right tools, you can do so much on the internet. It's not even funny. Exactly, you should do video. Take this phone. Can you tell I did this with my phone? Right, down here. This was all done on a phone. You see how skinny this is, the video? I did that, just used my phone. I just walked around and videoed it. For the golf grip one, I'm going to have to mount my phone stationary. So I have a little clip thing, and it's going to point in my garage, of course, because I'll probably say, here's my golf simulator and here's my grip changing system, and I'm going to mount my phone, and then I'm going to tell people what I do, right? Just like, remember the Galloping Gourmet? He used to do the cooking, right? He'd gallop onto the thing and he'd cook something up and then he'd run off. And he never ate the food. He'd always just taste it, right? And then he gets somebody in the audience to come up and eat it. That's amazing, because you imagine how much he got paid by well, back in the 70s, probably not a lot, but he said, listen, I'm going to use your pans and I'm going to tell people I do. And he was like the first influencer, was a Galloping Gourmet. So there you go. I saved it in Notepad, but can I retrieve it in Worldprofit? I wrote a new newsletter. If you do the newsletter up here, it saves everything. So when you go to send your newsletter out, let's see, it's probably under Biz Builders, newsletter sender. You can save it in your prospect manager too. The wine, I remember that, Rich. Rich, you're an oldie. You know, I remember that guy. That's right. He used to pour a little in and take a little hit. You can create newsletters in here and save them forever. They go into your archive. Okay, or under Biz Builders here, you can go to Prospect Manager. By the way, if you're using the other menu, they're right on the top there, direct, you can click on them. You could do this, custom letters. So you can just paste it, add a new letter, give it a name. They'll stay in here forever. Okay, and you can save your stuff. All right, you just give it a name, which nobody will see. This is just for you to know which letter it is. And then you put your subject in and your whatever in here, and then you save it. All right. Yeah, if you're into food, you could have a YouTube channel that just sizzles. Get it? Do you like that? Sizzles? So food, cooking, baking, all of that stuff, man, you can do YouTube channel and have it on there. And people will watch it. I didn't make this up. This stuff here, these 600 people, I look at this every day because I wonder, how do people find this? And look at all the thumbs up. Let's see if I got more views from you folks. You guys watching this video? 641. Really cool. Anyways, that's it. Use your phone. You could do the video, do a WordPress blog, or you can do Website Plus. If you get stuck, just put in a support ticket. I'll advise you as best I can. But I like to teach people through example, and here's an example. Okay, so, or the start of an example anyways. Okay, I'm going to call it a week. Everybody have a great weekend. Stay away from everybody else, except the people that live with you, and do the best you can through these trying times. Okay, so thanks a lot. And again, if you have any issues, fill out a support ticket. And again, I want to say the biggest thank you ever to all of the monitors. Monitors, you're all doing a fabulous job. Just what can I say? We appreciate it. Okay, thanks a lot.